Hey guys, it's Ryan with AIinsidertips.com, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining why the free version of ChatGPT sucks. Now, more specifically, GPT 3.5, which is the language model that you only have access to in the free version of ChatGPT. So in this video, I'm going to be offering some of my favorite free AI alternatives, so I would suggest watching this to the end. But before diving in, I first want to let you know about my free guide on the best AI side hustles in 2024 and beyond. I've personally used these AI side hustles to generate more than $5,000 a month in passive income online. You can get access to my free guide in the pinned comment or video description below. So guys, to be 100% honest, the reason for me making this video is it seems like every person that I talk to when the conversation of AI gets brought up, most people tell me they're still using ChatGPT. Now, these are people that are not in the weeds of AI like myself and many others of you that are following this channel. These are just like most people. They're dabbling in AI. They're kind of scared to go all in. They don't really know what's out there. And so when I ask them, what AI tools are you using? They always say the free version of ChatGPT. And that's a huge red flag to me because there are so many better options out there that are 100% free to use. And so one of those options is actually Microsoft Copilot. Now, I don't even think you need to be signed into a Microsoft account to use this. And they've updated this since I've talked about it last on this channel. They have Copilot GPTs now, but you'll see down here, this is what the interface looks like. Copilot.microsoft.com. They have creative, balanced, precise. This is the updated version of Bing Chat, and I do believe it's still running the GPT-4 language model and not GPT 3.5. So if you're going to use the free version of ChatGPT, I always tell people you should just use Microsoft Copilot instead. And here's a good use case of why. If you ask it any sort of recency prompt, and you can ask it anything you want, I'm just using an example of why I would avoid GPT 3.5. You're going to get something like, sorry, I have a cutoff date of January 2022. So the training data does not go past January 2022 on the GPT 3.5 language model. And if I come over to Copilot and I ask it any sort of recency prompt, what this is going to do is it's going to take data straight from Bing search results, and it is, since Copilot is integrated directly with Bing. And so you'll see here it's taking a little bit. It says the current price of Bitcoin is approximately $65,241. Crypto is highly volatile. So yes, this is correct. It's probably not the exact price as Bitcoin is very volatile, but it is in the range of Bitcoin's price right now. So case in point, one reason of why you should avoid using GPT 3.5 is for any sort of recency prompt. Another free option that you guys can use is Claude. Now, I've become a huge fan of Claude 3. Claude 3 was the most recent update of this large language model, which is developed and operated by Anthropic. They've received billions of dollars in investment from Google and Amazon, probably others. But this Claude 3 update, as you'll see March 4th, so it's very recent. I've been super impressed with this. Now, on the blog post, they have a benchmark category here where they're comparing the Claude 3 models to GPT-4, 3.5, Gemini, which is obviously Google's AI model. And here is GPT 3.5 right here. And so as you can see across the board, just completely struggles against any of these categories compared to not only GPT-4, which is its more advanced model, but all three iterations of Claude 3. So Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. Now the Opus model is paid. You have to pay $20 a month to access Claude 3 Opus. But if you come to Claude.ai, even using a free account, you should have access to Claude 3 Sonnet. Claude 3 Sonnet is the free version of Claude 3, and I would highly recommend using this along with Microsoft Copilot over ChatGPT 3.5. So I have this AI prompt library where I come in here and use this to test different LLMs and different types of prompts. So you see on the left, I have recency, images, vision, copywriting, problem solving, coding, creativity, etc. Now, the very first thing that I want to note is that GPT 3.5 cannot generate images, and neither can Claude 3. But when it comes to vision, GPT 3.5 does not have a vision element, meaning that I can't upload PDFs, I can't upload images. You'll see on the bottom on the chat, there's no clipboard or clip icon like you would see here on GPT-4, paperclip icon. That's what I mean. On GPT-4, there's a paperclip icon that you can hit, and you can use this to upload files, images, and use that vision element. Now on Claude 3 Sonnet, which is the free version, there's also the vision elements. You can upload PDFs and images and have it have Claude 3 explain what these PDFs are, explain what these images are. So a very useful case here for a free version of Claude 3 that GPT 3.5 does not offer. So I'm going to come back to my prompt library. And in this example, let's see here. What I want to do is just do something simple. I'm going to do just a simple copywriting prompt. Generate 3 tweets on the topic of AI and how it is changing the world. Use a maximum of 200 characters. Make the tweets engaging and unique. So I'm going to first copy and paste this into Claude 3 Sonnet. Come back to 3.5. Copy and paste in GPT 3.5. And the very first thing that I want to mention is that the only benefit of 3.5, in my opinion, is speed. I have yet to come across another language model, AI language model, that produces outputs as fast as GPT 3.5 does. That's really the only benefit that I can think of. So here's some of the tweets GPT 3.5 came up with. AI isn't a game changer. It's rewriting the rulebook, yada, yada, yada. It uses hashtags. It uses emojis. It's using more expression. The future is here, exclamation point. You guys can pause these and read these and jump to your own conclusions. But if I come over to Claude 3 Sonnet, one thing I notice instantly, there's no emojis. And if you read through these, they also sound much more professional and expert-like, in my opinion. So AI is revolutionizing industries, its ability to process fast data, transformative decision-making, but we must ensure AI remains ethical, unbiased, and aligned with human values. No exclamation points. It doesn't really sound more unprofessional. I think Claude 3 Sonnet sounds a lot more professional. So again, this depends on your use case. But if I'm looking for a better social media post, I would give the nod to Claude 3 Sonnet here. So that's Claude 3. That is one of the best free alternatives to the free version of ChatGPT or 3.5. And I would suggest to start using Claude 3 Sonnet immediately and ditch ChatGPT 3.5 altogether. I am a big fan of the free version of Claude 3, as you can probably tell, as I've said it multiple times in this video. But I would just highly suggest Claude 3 Sonnet over GPT 3.5. Now, the next free option, I'm sure you guys have all heard of this one by now, is Google Gemini. So Google Gemini does have a premium option as well. If I click this right here, I believe it's about Gemini Advanced. So yeah, they have Gemini 1.0 Pro, which is the free version, and they have a Gemini 1.0 Ultra, which is Gemini Advanced for $19.99 a month. Now, even the free version is better than GPT 3.5, and I'm going to give you one quick prompt of why I believe this is. Anything with recency intent. Now, if you remember, GPT 3.5's training data does not exceed January of 2022. So when I ask Google Gemini, what is the current price of Bitcoin? And you can ask anything related to recency. It's pulling straight from Google search results. So as you'll see, exchange you check based on the knowledge, expecting around 63 and 6. So it's giving a range, right? Can't give the exact price point. It's volatile. But when I ask GPT 3.5 the exact same prompt, I get this answer of, we have a cutoff date of January 2022, yada, yada, yada. Google Gemini can also generate images. Now, I won't go down that rabbit hole, as you guys can do some research on the news on some of the issues that they were having with AI image generation. But regardless, it still can generate images. There's just much more that you can do on the free version of Google Gemini than you can on ChatGPT 3.5. So guys, just some other free options that I'm going to note over here really quick. Mistral AI, this is becoming a popular LLM that's receiving millions and millions of dollars in investment from big tech companies. Honestly, I don't know a lot about Mistral AI. I haven't tested it as much as I should have. I will in future videos, but this is just one to keep on your radar, and just feel free to test it out. I'll leave a link to Mistral's website in the description below. Another one is Llama 2. So Llama is the LLM developed by Meta AI, who owns Facebook and Instagram. You can't actually use this on a web browser right now. You have to download it on your device. It says download models. However, you can use a tool like grok.com, G-R-O-Q.com, not Grok, Elon Musk Grok, but grok.com. And you'll see on the model, it does provide access to the Llama 2 AI model. So you can use Llama 2 inside this interface here. And guys, for more, deep info on which LLMs are ranking high in the community, voted among people using AI a lot, you'll see here I'm on a site called huggingface.co. I'll leave a link to this leaderboard in the description below as well. I refer to this a lot. So you'll see GPT-4 is up here, Claude 3 Opus, Bard Gemini, Claude 3 Sonnet. Here's Mistral, what I just mentioned. And if I scroll down, I don't even see, here's GPT 3.5 Turbo. So on this leaderboard, it ranks 18th or 15th is the first iteration, 13th here again. So let's just use this one. It ranks 13th on this leaderboard compared to all these other models that you guys can start testing out. And most of these are free to start testing. Some of these are paid, but you can start testing some of these for free, as you'll see here that it is ranked number 13 on this leaderboard. So even the AI community is not too bullish on GPT 3.5. But that's it, guys. Thanks for bearing with me in this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you found some value and you are going to start using another alternative to the free version of ChatGPT. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are there any free LLMs or AI models that I missed? Do you guys like GPT 3.5? Maybe you do. If you do like GPT 3.5, give this video a thumbs down, as I obviously don't know what I'm talking about then. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And guys, I hope you all have a great day.